Good morning YouTube. It is such a lovely day today. Actually have blue sky, sparkly sea. Gosh, just gorgeous day. Good morning and welcome to my very first vlog. I'm Lou and it is February 2025. I was going to say January, alas, no, it's February 2025. And at Christmas time, I decided that I really wanted to start a vlog in 2025. And I've spent a whole month, the whole of January procrastinating, which is really funny and is absolutely wild, isn't it? Our minds can be wild because I've managed to give myself stage fright about starting when there's probably going to be one, maybe two people watching it. So what does it matter? But there we go. The wild mind, it constructs these amazing stories and no vlog has started. So I decided today to come hell or high water, I was going to do it. And I was going to do this little introduction video. It seems important somehow to say why do you want to do a vlog? And I'm intrigued to see if I can build community via this vlog. 2024 was quite a tough year for me, and I think for a lot of friends and a lot of people that I came into contact with, and particularly a lot of women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s who do find themselves in a place where their life does not look as I imagined it was going to look. And of course there's a multitude of circumstances for that, whether that's death of a loved one, redundancy, divorce, big change in financial circumstances. I don't think it really matters actually what the catalyst is, but we can definitely find ourselves in a place where life, you just sort of look and think, my God, this is not what I imagined 55 or 65 would look like. And it can be quite shocking and it can be quite isolating. And that's really the position that I found myself in 2024 at 59. It was like, wow, this isn't how I imagined it was going to be at all. And also what I became really aware of was how when you undergo a massive change later on in your life, how there's this massive temptation for life to get small, to contract at the very time that it needs to expand. So somehow kind of going through, we've all done big changes in our lives at all sorts of different times, but somehow I had a really massive change in my life in my 40s. And that was easier to find the solid ground and to recreate myself and build a new life. That was easier then, or that's how it seems to me right now. That in my 50s, as I said, I'm 59 now. It's been a more tricky process, and I talk to lots of women. I mean, I haven't really spoken to men about it, to be honest. I don't know whether the experience is comparable for a man. It might be. But certainly the women that I've spoken to, they found it. And there is that temptation for life to get small, to contract, to stay in more, to retreat to routine and safety and all of that stuff. And it seems to me that that is the worst thing possible that we can do. So the vlog is about building community with other women who this might resonate with, who may find themselves in a similar situation. And a bit of a diary for me as well, I suppose, at the things that I try and how life can expand and what I observe on that journey. So one of my favourite things to do on a sunny day, on a free sunny day, is to catch the bus to Eastbourne. It's a double-decker bus that goes through the South Downs National Park, and when you sit on the top deck of the bus, you get the most amazing views of the countryside. When you drive, you don't see above the hedgerow. The hedgerow is really high, but on the top deck you have the most amazing views. So it's as much about the bus journey as it is about Eastbourne itself, although Eastbourne is fun too. It has a good gallery, the Towner Gallery, and it has a nice seafront, which is quite it's quite well planted, and Eastbourne, I would say, has generally quite a mellow, quite a sedate sort of vibe to it. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to take you with me. So there was an abrupt stop there, my first experience of loads of people walking past and me filming myself, which feels mega cringe, but I guess I'm hoping that will get easier. So anyway, let's go and get the bus. Oh, such a nice day. It feels really cold. I've got my fake fur coat on, as it's one of the warmest things I've got. So if I can alter that, that's better. Yeah, it's a lot to learn, isn't there? You start vlogging. There we go. That's what it's all about, though, isn't it? It's part of that's the very point of this. You know, being embarrassed when people go past. Yeah, being embarrassed when people go past, because that's about expanding, isn't it? Getting out of your comfort zone. I'm going to have to learn how to edit videos. Have to learn how to work the camera. Lots of stuff to learn, but it's all good because it's all expansion. Literally, as soon as I arrived, well, just in the outskirts of Eastbourne, it started to pour with rain. So all the plans for, I don't know, sitting on the beach and having a coffee and all that sort of stuff have gone askew. But I thought that I would show you the seafront anyway. Oof. It is so nicely planted. So nicely planted all along the seafront. And No problem. And the pier. Dear, somebody didn't want to be filmed, unpopular. The pier, but as you can see, it's quite windy, and the grey clouds are definitely gathering. So I think I'm now going to gradually wend my way back through the town, catch the bus, maybe might get some nice shots on the way. Let's see.